All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? We just gonna test some things out just to make sure the stream is working because we're still trying to get that optimized, right? But yeah, looks like it seems to be working fine so far, right? Just gonna run around a little bit, double check some things on my end. Go talk to Larzik. Okie dokie. So here's the deal. Um, we are doing an ISENHART'S full ISENHART'S run. So as you can see, I've got the full setup on, and I can never take it off. I'm gonna try to beat hell with this gear. Now, there are obviously some very easy ways to beat hell with this gear. So, for example, if you have a warlock, you can just mow everything down with the echoing strike and miasma and things like that. If you're hammered in, you can just use the hammers, obviously. And then if you're a sorceress, you could still do a bunch of stuff to beat the game easily. You could go dual blizz, fire, or lightning, rely on your mercenary or whomever it may be. But I wanted to make sure it was a little bit more interesting and more challenging than that. So I am doing a Blaze Sorceress, and then we're also going to be doing Enchant. And I probably won't realistically be able to use the sword at all, although I will probably upgrade it at some point. But at the very least, the Enchant will help out my mercenary a lot. Um, and also, if we do it this way, we don't have to worry about a lot of skills in terms of input. So right now I have Blaze maxed. We'll probably max Warmth next just to get the damage boost for Blaze, and then we can max Enchant after that. But Blaze has actually been a lot of fun to use. It does do a pretty dang good amount of damage in normal, but one of the biggest boosts of it is the 40% faster run walk, which is super handy because the Blaze itself lasts 17 seconds, as you can see here. And then I'm also using static, telekinesis, and teleport, of course. But otherwise, Heroic and frozen armor, and all the damage will be coming from fire. So we'll see how effective it's going to be when we get to hell. It's inevitable that we're going to have a good mercenary, because the other thing is these armor pieces are like in such critical positions to where I can't get a lot of resistances from them and a lot of things like FCR or Magic Find. So I will probably socket the shield, put a diamond in there, probably socket the breastplate and put a topaz in there, and maybe put a topaz in the horns as well. But the thing about it is, like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of farming. Like, there's no question about that. And I'm probably gonna have to get Death's Guard so I can have the cannot be frozen once we get to Nightmare. Because the thing about it is, if I have, even if I'm running Blaze and I get frozen, I'm just gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna get killed. And obviously, I have teleport as well, but like, it's just so much smoother if you can't get frozen. And ideally, I'd find my mercenary like a hawk mail or something like that to start as well. So yeah, so right now, my gear's not great. I'm level 33. We just got to Act 5, and I've been doing some Eldritch runs just to level up a bit. But we'll probably get through Act 5 and beat it no problem today. But like I said, as you can see, the blaze damage is actually pretty good right now. And then we can do some cows after that. And we're going to want to get a ton of different charms. Right now, I'm rocking some basic stuff that just, small res things, hit recovery, couple stamina ones, actually. This is really helpful because I'm running Blaze, so I'm running around like a crackhead. And yeah, and then the rings are these very basic Magic Find rings. Obviously, they're not very good, but I've got these FCR rings in my inventory, which I'll be using as a switch once I actually start trying to progress. But, like, the thing about it is I've got two 9% Magic Find rings. Even 18% Magic Find's actually really, really good. So that's why I'm using that right now. But otherwise, everything else is not very good. And as you can see, because I'm trying to keep this run true, I am loading up my personal stash with all the gems and potions I find, because it's one of those cases where I can't put them in my current shared stash. So yeah. And also, before I started streaming today, I have been recording the entire run. So my plan is to do a long form video once I am finished beating it on Hell, and I'll put that out. But this is where we're at right now. One thing I mentioned before is it's pretty unlikely that I use the actual sword to swing, but there could be some merit in it at some point if I get like a goblin toe or something like that. I might also craft some blood gloves. But I did get this, which is cool. The 40 to life is great, obviously, but the 20% increased attack speed's a big deal, just because the sorceress has terrible attack speed frames, and you already get a kind of a boost from the weapon itself here, so you already get that 20% IAS. The good thing is I probably won't have to invest a lot into dexterity. I probably will just be doing the enchant to get the attack rating, but it's also possible that I'll want to do max block. Haven't completely decided yet, but we'll see. So without further ado, maybe we can just go ahead and do a few Eldritch runs. I'm still getting used to the controls, and I've been playing on and off on this account, so bear with me if I'm a little clunky at first. But yeah, also right now we're running P8 just to get some extra XP. So maybe we run Eldritch till level 35, and then we go and beat the rest of Act 5. Alright, so yeah, you can see here, run around like a crackhead, and basically just back and forth, and they just run on top of the fire and get destroyed. So it's actually not too bad. It's kind of fun. Obviously, it won't last long once we find those fire immunes at normal. But, or I'm sorry, nightmare, that is. But that's okay. Oh, amulets. Put those up. Yeah, pretty much anything that could be reasonably decent, I'm going to be picking that up right now. So even if they're just basic magic amulets or rings, if I could get magic find on that, it's going to be really good. So yeah, literally just draw them in and run around like crazy. Melts them. I honestly had actually never used a blaze source before this, but it's pretty fun. By the way, for those that are watching right now, if you could let me know how the stream is coming through, if it's looking clear enough, that'd be really helpful, just because I was having some problems with some lag earlier, so I'm just trying to get that optimized. Because this is actually kind of my first real stream. Another thing you can see is I'm playing on console. I'm playing on Xbox. Historically, I played on computer, but they don't support it on the Mac anymore, which is pretty disappointing, honestly. Um, so, yeah, I primarily do it on the Xbox. And honestly, it's pretty smooth. It feels pretty good. There are some things that are nicer about the PC, of course, or doing it on a computer, but um, things like loot to cube and stuff are super nice, which again, I know you can actually do on you can do that on the PC, but you have to have the controller, and I know some people don't like that. Okay, so there you go. So 10% magic find boots. Honestly, these are just, we'll get rid of these. Very small, but could be good. I guess we'll pick up the belts as well. Okay. All right, so we're close. We're going to get to level 35 here pretty soon, and then we can progress on and just knock normal out. Honestly, I could see cows being pretty fun on this build. Just run around like a crackhead with with the fire. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing good, nothing good. That's all right. It's all right. I guess I probably should still pick up the socketed body armor because I might want to put something together from a mercenary, like a treachery or something like that. I haven't been doing that. Probably smart. I'm gonna drop these.
What do you need?
Yeah, we can sell this bad boy. Couple more runs here, we'll be level 35, we'll be good to go. Alright, what kind of ring we got here? Another big problem with this build, though, is that the ISENHART'S gives you no plus to skills. So, like, pretty much the only way that you can get it is if you pick up this field plate where you can. Pretty much the only way you can get it is if you find an amulet that gives you the plus to skills, like a +3 fire sorceress amulet would be good. But obviously that's not super common. I do have one on another build. Or getting really lucky with the uniques. Obviously, I'm not going to find an SOJ or a Mara's or something like that. And then the same thing goes with the Grand Charms. So it's pretty unrealistic that I have any plus to skills gear. I'd be very surprised, which sucks. Because then things like the frozen armor don't get that benefit either. Even though it's pretty good on its own, I guess. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do vitality. We'll do our warmth. And yeah, looking pretty decent actually at the moment. So let's go save these barbarians. Oh shoot, actually, let me let me put these back on. All right, there you go. Yeah, that was bad. The frames are just the frames are gonna be bad on this for the casting. It just is what it is. Mage Fist, actually, I forgot about that. I was just talking about how we're not gonna get any plus to skills. Okay, we can get a Mage Fist. That's not completely unrealistic. Alright, so we're gonna... Should we smack him? See, that's the other thing. See how, like, it does such little damage? Also, I guess I forget I have static. Probably be a smart move. Nothing to him. I even used enchant. Jeez, Ophites. Holy crap. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's the problem, is that you get monsters like him that are in, like, they don't move a lot. And if you're using Blaze, they're not going to run on the Blaze. So you actually want to get monsters that move faster. Like the Flare Jungle is actually pretty sweet, to be honest. Good lord. Ow. By the way, I also just switched my teleport keybind from something I was used to, so I'm kind of still trying to get accustomed to that. Things are just a little weird with the current setup. Alright. Okay, yeah, I see. So I need to... yeah, I screwed up my my keybinds, because I was saying earlier, I changed them up a bit just to try to get this little build a little more comfortable, and I accidentally did that. Let's do that, and we can maybe do this. All right.
How may I be of help?
Okay. Did we get... Oh, we still need to get one more set of the barbarians. There we are.
Follow me. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Also just realized that I was still on players 8. I should probably, just for the sake of simplicity, get back to players 1 just so I can beat the game. Beats. But yeah, again, another example of what I was talking about before. If you're running Blaze, the big problem is that this dude, he's slow, so he's not going to run on top of the Blaze. He just runs away and stands in a inconvenient spot like he's doing right now. Even if I run all the... Oh, jeez. Even if I run all around him. This guy. Oh my god. And he's lightning enchant, so jeez, forget it. The lightning enchant, so the static doesn't even work well.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
But yeah, that tele speed is indeed. Oops. That tele speed is freaking brutal, as you can see. It is not fun. You get 3 10% FCR pieces of jewelry, and it's honestly like just necessary. Okay. Right. Oh, I forgot to go off of P8, my bad. Luckily, everything here should be weak to this. By the way, I did consider going into Firewall. I guess I could try that, and it wouldn't be like complete BS to do it. All right, let's do this. Right. Nice. Let's get that crackhead speed going. Oh, man. Oh. Alrighty. I didn't mention it earlier, but honestly, one of the best ways to get that Death's Guard, which I'm going to want, and actually Death's the hand could be pretty good with a pairing. I think you get a resistance boost if you have them both, so that's good. So you get the attack rating, you get the poison res, you get the canopy frozen, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I think I probably will need to do the Rakinishu, like get to a point where reset maps so I can find a good Rakinishu setup and kill him a bunch and kill Griswold and do Tristram too. I think that's probably the move, honestly. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess the cannot be frozen isn't ridiculously imperative. I'm moving pretty fast, you know, even still, but I just like it. All right. All right. This is going to be good. So let's see what we get
Thank you.
with the res now. So we are up to, okay, 75 lightning res. Holy crap. How do I have that? I guess Do I have charms? Huh. Where's that coming from? Oh, geez, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. It's because I have that shrine. Oh, okay. Okay. So I got the shrine. That makes sense. So I should be right around 40 all res at the moment. And if I socket the shield and put the diamond, that'll put me at 58. And then I'll get the penalty from Nightmare. So yeah, we're just going to need to stock up on stuff at Cal's. We're just going to need to get a lot of charms, I think. So we'll give that a go. All right. In the meantime, we need to do a little bit of crafting here because this is starting to get ridiculous in the stash. Oh, geez. Of course. Okay. Gonna clear up some space. I guess I could just like write down when I get different different gems and just say like this is how many I have, but I know people are gonna be like, oh no, that's BS, you're full of it. You know? Oh jeez. Alright, do that, do that. By the way, I would love to have some good music on right now, but the problem is that YouTube does not like when you play music. It will flag you. Alright, very good. Okay, and we've got just this left, I think. Just free up a little space. All right. Let's pick this back up. Let's sell these.
Afternoon.
The gold actually will be pretty interesting because I can buy a lot of I can buy a lot of stuff that could potentially be helpful. Let's put these in there. All right, what is this again? Oh yeah, don't think I will need that really anytime soon, but I guess it's decent to have. All right, let's go see what Anya has for us. Probably not much. Always so bad. Always so bad, honestly. Now, we're not going to be doing Neelathak. I just don't see any reason to be doing that. Pretty nice little map layout there, though, I will say. That was fast. Hmm. All right. Now, this actually could be interesting to get the waypoint for because it's so open and actually pretty dang good for the Blaze. But, I guess I'll probably just get most of my leveling done from cows before Nightmare. Could be worth it, though. Problem if I don't get this is I didn't get the Glacial Trail one. So I would need to go back through the Crystalline Passage. Although it's actually, I guess it's not that far from that waypoint. So I mentioned before that I have some stuff like charms that are plus to stamina, and this is why, because if you run around like crazy with the blaze, you kind of need it. All right, Ancient Way. Jeez, I've had such good luck, honestly. I do think I'm gonna get this waypoint though, just to be safe.
I need mana.
Okie dokie. Come on, guys, let's run onto the fire. This might level me up. You gonna level me up? Oh my gosh. It's like a fraction away. What do we got here? Fire Shrine. Alright. Okay, level up is coming up now. Come on now. Come on now. There you go. Oh, I heard a Naf rune, of course. Naf runes are awesome. Well, that was not worth it, but that is okay because we can go back and fight the Ancients now. And honestly, we should be able to just kick the crap out of them because the Blaze is pretty strong right now.
Hello.
All right. Okay, so let's get this going, and I mean, I guess I could static him. I just don't even know if I need to do that. He's just gonna run on it and get crushed. Guess just like go in a tight. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, so not like too OP on him right now, but like I wouldn't even, I don't know why I even just said OP. It's like not killing him too badly, but didn't have any problems. That's gonna suck, honestly though, on Hell. I mean, oh my god. I mean, we can only get so much stronger with this. 6%. Yeah, I mean, oh god. We're probably gonna have to use Firewall too. At least like you don't get that much Inferno, like that much of a boost from Inferno. Most of it comes from Warmth. I honestly don't know. I mean, but like, the Mercenary should have a lot of benefit from Enchant though. So if I can get good physical damage, we'll get it. Actually, I might want to go a Might Mercenary. Yeah, I think that could be the play. But anyway, yeah, we're looking good. So let's go kick Bale's butt. Alright, so actually, once I get to the 4th floor, I'm going to go and get those FCR ring and amulet back because I'm going to need every bit of FCR when I kill Bale and his minions for that matter.
I can't use this yet.
One thing I think that could be interesting, which won't ever get changed, which is cool, is if they did something to where, like, if you maxed out a fire spell or lightning or blizz spell that you got the like a 5% res boost to that specific element, you know? So like if you're like, okay, I'm gonna max out Hydra, you get a 5, or maybe it's lower since you have to do multiple skills. So maybe it's like 2%, but like if you have like 3 fire spells maxed, you get a 6% fire res boost. Honestly, I think that could be pretty nice. Oops. Okay, so actually I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get that FCR stuff because let's see here. Or not FCR stuff, the Magic Find stuff. Jeez, I was saying FCR earlier too. Yeah, get the Magic Find stuff. These here. Points per tree boost. So like if I could see that. So if you're on like if you're on fire spells, like right now, how many do I have? I guess I have 37 that I've inputted, or maybe more because I've done the Akara's quest and the Tyrael. That could be interesting. So like if I have like let's say I have 40, maybe you do like 10% of whatever that is, so it'd be like a 4% fire res boost. I think that could be pretty cool. Also, I was just not paying attention at all and didn't even use my teleport. Whoops. Or town portal, I mean. By the way, I feel like I pick up every single, like, dagger, dirk, like, oh my god. Or, you know, anything like that now, just to see if it's got the plus to skills. Because, like, honestly, this is going to sell for a ton of money, too. Like, this will probably be like a 20k pop. But I do find that the blades and the Chris's do sell for way more, even if they're worse than the daggers and dirks. Which I guess is just because they're better weapons. Would I just get a gem over here? Yeah. Well. By the way, if you are listening, could someone let me know if the stream is coming through clearly? Because I was saying before, this is kind of my first official stream I'm doing, and I've done a little bit of testing before, but I just really want to make sure it's looking clear, because if there's anything I can clear up next time, would definitely like to do that. Man, I suck at map reading, I guess. Jeez. Random user, how you doing? It's good to see you. Appreciate you joining, and thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that, JMB. How's it going today, JMB? By the way. Hmm. Oh shoot. Um. Okay, so I guess we're gonna static you, and let's get go ahead and cast enchant, some attack rating. Go. All right. Yeah, this is going to be really annoying because the unravelers are isolated. Oh, gee, crap. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, that one moved. That's good. Also, I keep like screwing up my controls because I switched all my stuff over doing this run, and so like I'm just clicking all the wrong buttons. It's really annoying. But it's all good though. So for those joining, we're doing a full ISENHART'S run. We're going to try to take the character all the way through hell. So as you can see, we've got the full ISENHART'S gear on. We're just getting to Bale in Act 5, obviously, but in normal. Now, I was talking about it a little earlier, but I'll just say it again. You can obviously beat hell with this gear on OP characters. So if you have a Hammerden, you're not going to have the good FCR from this gear, but you can still just destroy everything. Same thing with the Warlock. You can do a Miasma build, destroy everything. You could probably do Echoing Strike and just mow everything down. And honestly, even the Sorceress, you probably could. You could go, static, and you could do maybe a combination of Frozen Orb and Fire. But I wanted to be a little bit more interesting, so I went with the Sorceress, but I'm doing a Blaze Sorceress. You do get some some faster run walk if you have the full ISENHART'S, which is pretty good. And if you pair that with what you get from Blaze, you get really, really good faster run walk. So I don't have to worry about that in other places. So that's a big convenience. And damage isn't bad for normal, but obviously it falls off a lot once you get into Nightmare and Hell. The other thing is I'll be maxing enchant, so once I get a viable mercenary, this is going to be a really big deal. I'll probably go with a might mercenary and give him enchant, and just hopefully he can get some big damage out of that, and obviously big accuracy. It's pretty unlikely that I ever actually use the sword as a weapon, right? I can upgrade it pretty easily, and the damage will go up, but it's not up by a lot. But that being said, the attack rating on it is pretty nice, and the attack rating like boost with the enchant would be really good. So if I do get like a goblin toe or something like that, this could be helpful, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to use static anyways. So we'll probably not have a big focus on the weapon, but the enchant will be for the mercenary. Now, another thing I was considering is that I'll probably want to go firewall at some point. I wasn't going to do that, but being that the Blaze just does such little damage, I'm just going to be running for my life the whole time. And one of the problems is if I have like my mercenary is going to be the main source of damage in a lot of respect against bosses anyways once we get to higher difficulties, and I don't want that to be completely the case. So really the only option I see is if I cast a ton of firewalls and then run around like a crackhead. uh, and the good thing is that it's synergized by warmth as well, so I don't have to worry about that. So I could just max blaze, warmth enchant, and then go firewall. But I think this is a pretty fun way to do it. Because the other thing is, if I did like a necro, or if I did a if I did a necro, I'm gonna be a summon necro, and it's just gonna be boring with this. And you can do just fine. If you're a druid, you have an interesting decision to make because you could do like a fury druid. I think that might be the second most fun one. But you could also do something like let's see here, like if you did an Amazon. The thing that'd be fun about the Amazon is you have critical strike and you've got penetrate, so you're going to do double damage with critical strike and you're going to get the penetrate attack rating boost. But you don't have any skills you can use with the weapon at all. So you would have to basically just be a passive Javazon, and then you're literally just counting on your Valkyrie to kill everything. So like that's just kind of a not so fun way to do it, but it's viable, I guess. The Barbarian is an obvious choice too. You could just pump up his sword mastery, and you have plenty of skills you could tangibly use with it. You'd obviously need to get Goblin Toe. That would be completely mandatory. But anyway, okay, enough talk for me. Sorry, just running through some preliminary thinking and stuff before I went into the run. I guess the last thing I'll say is this is all solo self-found, of course, so my stash looks like a complete nightmare, but this is all stuff I found during this run. And I've been recording the entire thing, so once I'm finished and I beat it, I'm hoping to put out like a long form type of video. So, so just a heads up there. Okay, how much is this going to be worth? Yeah, okay. Well, I called it. I knew this was going to be max stack, 20k plus. All right. Nice. That was pretty smooth. And this one I'm actually not as worried about the demons here, because I actually kind of like that they're fast, because that means they're going to run on the fire more, theoretically. Should be able to crush his minions as well. Pretty fast. Guess I could be staticking him. Jeez, staticking. That's all right though. We don't need to. Okay. Just gonna static him all the way down, I guess. But yeah, that's the problem, is he's not gonna run on the fire. So that, yeah, I mean, I'll have to have firewall. Good lord. Oh, he went right on the fire. That's good. Okay. So let's see here.
The last of the three has fallen.
So we are 37. Good, I gotta write all this stuff down and timestamp it so I don't forget. Um, but he did drop the Gothic Shield, which I believe is a Radiment's Sphere. I don't think that there's any value in that for me right now. Well, obviously not with my character, but even for a mercenary. But nonetheless, we can check it out. And then we got this new one, the Bane's Oathmaker as well. Oh, the Ward, that's what it is. I guess I I guess I haven't gotten this yet. Holy crap, actually that res is really good. Yeah, Bane's Oathmaker. All right. Okay, so we can do cows now, which is going to be really good. And we pretty much have no choice but to do cows. So guess we can put these away as well. One of the good things though about running, oh my god, one of the good things about running Blaze though is that you don't need to have much FCR. It's really just for the teleporting and I guess the static for the bosses. All right. Alrighty. So let's I guess we can try maybe doing um actually the Arcane Sanctuary is not bad for the Blaze Sorceress, believe it or not. Because there's a lot of stuff chasing you when you're teleporting. So I'm gonna hang on for a second before I fight cows, and we're gonna test out the Arcane Sanctuary here, because I think it could be pretty decent actually. Alright. Oh shoot. Okay, Arcane Sanctuary. One very surprising thing is that I didn't fourth way it. I third weight it. I pretty much fourth way the game every single time I play. It's ridiculous, honestly. But yeah. So here's how we're gonna do it. We can run like this. Pick up gear. Level up a little bit. Obviously, the higher level I am, come cows, the better I'm going to be, just because I can do more damage. I'm not going to worry about the mercenary though until I get the nightmare, but it would be smart to just look for bases as well when I get to cows. At the very least, I'll probably want to get a malice or something like that. Actually, this could be one. Nope. ethereal though. Okay, this is nice. These guys. I don't know. I guess maybe this isn't worth it because there's just not a lot of boss groups there. Yeah, never mind. And if I go to the palace, it's not going to really be great just because Fire Eye is not, you know, he's fire resistant, so it doesn't really do much for me. But, okay, so yeah, let's go do cows. So I'm on P3 right now. I'll probably crush him, so we might need to go P8 for the next one, but that's all right. Oh, shoot. All right. Okay, let's run. Yeah, I mean, this is going to just mow him down. This is actually pretty fun. I like it. Did I just get an ISENHART'S? Oh, that's great. That's fucking classic. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is that's rich. Well, I mean, I guess we shouldn't be surprised, right? I'll probably find like 200 of them. But the thing about it is my magic find is so low that, like, I just can't believe I'm finding anything at this point.
I can't carry anymore.
No, no. Another thing is once we start into into Nightmare, I'm definitely gonna need to get my loot filter looking nice, because right now it's gonna be just an absolute nightmare trying to pick up stuff. The cows. But I will admit, this is actually pretty fun doing it this way. All right. So the king is over here. All right. I mean, I'm on P3. It's honestly doing some serious stuff. I mean, I probably need to up it +2 to fireball. Okay, we'll solve that. Yeah, let's up this. Let's go to let's try. You know what? Screw it. Let's go P8. We're doing it. We're doing it right now. Because we should still be able to do some work on these guys. I mean, now here's the thing. I could theoretically static them, but because I don't have any plus to skills, the static does like it literally you have to be within, like, you have to be able to feel them breathing on you to hit. So so yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's get this, pick this up. What do we got here? That's not good. Yeah, also, by the way, if you've never used a controller, Loot to Cube is awesome. It is so convenient. It's so helpful. It's going to allow for me to have a full inventory of charms at some point, which is beautiful because I will need them. And you know, an underrated thing that people don't talk about a lot is hit recovery, just because you can get it from so many different, like, gear sources. Like Spirit has it, like a big chunk of it. But like I'm literally having to rely on the hit recovery charms, which I don't ever really think about. I guess it's more relevant in PvP, but not quite as much. You know, obviously if you're playing solo. I'm gonna be sad when this doesn't work anymore. We're gonna get to, oh Jesus, we're gonna get to Nightmare, and Blaze is just gonna be terrible. But we did just level up, which is nice. So we're level 38. And we'll keep going warmth. So we're gonna keep going warmth. And actually, honestly, the mana recovery rate is underratedly nice. Honestly, it's convenience. Like I know everybody uses this as a 1-point wonder, but it really is nice. But yeah, you get the extra fire damage synergy for Blaze. And I was saying this earlier, but I think I don't have any choice but to go to Firewall at some point just to get extra DPS. But we'll be doing Enchant probably before that. We'll just have to see how things are going in Nightmare. But at the very least, so my Mercenary can do some damage. But yeah, oh, Circlet. I don't know, I just got excited for that, and I'm like, I can't even put the damn thing on. Alright, let's see what we got here. Bar Oasis and Maggot Lair. I feel like the Maggot Lair is obviously horrible for me. And the Bar Oasis is open at least, but it's not like, it's not great, you know, because there's just not a lot of concentration of enemies there, I guess. I was talking earlier about socketing my helmet and putting a perfect topaz in it. Holy shit. Oh my god. But it could be possible that I put in like a Row or an Ort or something like that. Just depending on how my resistances fall out. But before that, I will put a perfect diamond in the shield. Just as a starting point. Actually, you know, honestly, I redact that. I guess I could potentially just do a topaz in the body to start to just get some consistent magic find, so that way I don't have to worry about it as much in the ring slots. And then I could just try to find good charms for the res. Guess we'll have to see. By the way, I'm definitely trying to collect gold. Actually, I'll put this in the cube, because we're gonna probably have to go on a nice, good old-fashioned gambling spree just to see if we can find some good stuff. Probably like gloves, boots, belts. Actually, belts, we need Death's Guard, so forget the belt. Gloves, boots, rings, amulets, that kind of stuff. Because we're low level now, so we're not going to have good chances of getting good stuff, but I don't really care, because we just... we need something decent. We haven't found anything good right now on this run. I could see Blaze being pretty dang good, though, if you had the right gear. Like, if you're running, like, Flickering Flame, you know, or you've got a facet somewhere, it could honestly be pretty good. Yeah, so we got Saigons here, right? I don't think there's any value in that at all right now. You can keep running here. Okay, this is good. Honestly, I kind of just want to see like how absurd this looks if you have like a ridiculous amount of faster run walk, like even higher. Because I'm at 60%, I believe, right now. I mean, you could probably look like a freaking pit zerker running around with fire shooting out of you, of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna go sell some stuff. Try to get some nice cash. Not as much as I expected there. Right, what do we got here? All right, that's decent. What do we got here? Okay. That's not very good.
Not here.
Whoops. Yeah, inventory management is definitely more clunky with the controller. I will say that. Um, it's just so much faster if you can point to click. But that's probably one of the only things I really don't like about it. Otherwise, it's honestly kind of nice. All right.
I need a key.
But yeah, I figure I can probably just keep running cows for a while and see how we fall out in terms of charms and things like that. And then if we don't come across a Death's Guard, then we'll try to reset maps until we get a really good Rakinishu spawn, and we can go from there. I actually recently went for Death's Guard, and it took me about 100 runs of Rakinishu. I was doing Rakinishu, then Tristram, Griswold, and then resetting. So the combination of those, and it was, I mean, it was fast, and I wasn't even using the sorceress on it, um, so it's not really that big of a deal.
I need a key.
I would be so like, dude, I'd go absolutely crazy if I got a plus to skill fire skills amulet. Like that would be the moneymaker right there. Actually, I think I'm an idiot. I forgot. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I forgot to do fire mastery. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess next level up, I guess I'm gonna do this. That was just not smart. Oh my god. So let me think about that then. If I have, so I would probably, we definitely need to do 1 point in fire mastery, and then actually Blaze is going to do so much more damage now. Holy crap. So I'd have to look. So I guess it's 4%, or sorry, 6% for warmth. So I'd have to just see what the boosts cut are from the fire damage. But wow, that was not very smart on my part. Oops. So yeah, we'll definitely need to get fire mastery next. I was not considering that. Whoops. But that is all right. Okay, so we should be done with the cow level here in a second. Let's wrap this up.
It's locked.
Go reset. Rest of these guys. All right. Blaze. You know, I'll have to just. I need to figure out the best solution for playing music on YouTube because it just stinks because they copyright so much. Oh my god, I just entered Nightmare. Well, at least I can look at my resistances. Whoops. So yeah, we're like flat everything. So we'll definitely need to put the diamond in the shield. That's okay. Yeah, let's just that's fine. That's fine. That was a bonehead move, but you know, that's one of the problems here is it always defaults to the new difficulty when you reset, which I don't get why, because I wasn't even on there. But that's okay. Hmm. One thing we can give Bone Spear like one thing that we can give credit to Eisenhart for is that his gear does look pretty sweet. I mean, right, like got that gold. Looks pretty sweet.
Not here.
Okay. Well, I guess we can just take this opportunity to try to find a really good Rakinishu spawn. Probably a smart move. Just because if I doesn't look like it's gonna be it.
I need mana.
Even if it was just like right over here, I'd been cool with that. Oh, here we go. I mean, it could be better, but it's not horrible. Okay. Alright. There's a dead minion. Alright. So that's actually not a bad spawn. It could be better, but I guess for the sake of what we're doing here, it's going to be fine. But yeah, even still, like, we have to get charms from the cows. So it's going to be the only way we're going to... only way we're going to make it. And also, I do need the perfect diamond still, so I've got that flawless one. I guess I could go find a gem shrine, but that's just kind of boring. So maybe we find a couple others that we can cube up here against the cows. Also, because I cleverly reset, we're going to have to figure out the cow king location again, which is alright. I will say, though, man, like, thank God the cow king can't die permanently now. That was such a... I don't know, I thought that was a pretty silly mechanic. Ah, man, dang. Alright. Okay, let's grab that chainmail. Let's see what we're rocking here. Is it 3? No. Gotta get that mercenary armor at some point.
I need a key.
Hey, you know what, though? I was just thinking about it. At least I can farm Andariel pretty effectively with this build. Right? Like, at least I have that. So honestly, I mean, I could go and do a ton of Nightmare and Dario and get some seriously good stuff. Well, I know I was talking smack about the Bar Oasis earlier, but I might need to go do that Terror Zone. Honestly, it's I'm just not getting any XP at all from the cows right now. It's probably the move, and I believe I'm on P8. Yeah, I am. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Oh, this he's a crackhead. Look at him. Oh my god, he's just as fast as me. Um, Looks like I'm starting to lag for whatever reason, so hopefully things are still fine. Check my stream real quick. Looks like I might be. So, I guess I was just trying to check. I guess the stream looks okay. Okay, now it's back to excellent. It was just telling me that it was sucking, and it's always stressful. Okay, we did just get an amazing drop, actually. Um, and the reason is because we have Sanders gloves. Now, I don't remember exactly the benefits of using them both together, but I feel like it's going to be good. At least I hope. You know, we kind of need a boost there, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, jeez. Holy shit. Okay, it's not the Sanders. Um that actually is kind of sweet. Holy crap. That is amazing, actually. Oh my god. Okay. So, I was talking about earlier, if we get more FCR, we're going to be in full crack mode. We've got the boost from Blaze. We've also got the boost from the full ISENHART'S. Now we're going to get this 30%, and we get this 25% magic find. That is amazing. Look how bad my boots were before. That is disgustingly good. Okay, so let's see here. 50% faster run walk. And Blaze gives you 40. That's beautiful. That's honestly beautiful. I'm so happy with that. That is so good. Oh my gosh. And I guess I haven't gotten it yet since the Chronicle came out, which is crazy because I've killed the Cow King 500 times. Even more probably.
I can't carry anymore.
That's kind of interesting, but Psychic Ward, really care about that. Guess we'll save that just to sell it later. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh my god.
It's locked.
Dude, this is, oh my god, this is so fun. Holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, all right, bro. This is great. This is fun. Look at this. These cows, they don't stand a chance against Crackhead. Ah, finally. Holy crap. Please be good. Jeez, oh Pete. Yeah, we do have a bunch of stuff loading up in here. I guess we can put that there. All right. Another charm, thank God. Okay, what do we got here? That's not great.
It's locked.
I am really getting absolutely 0 XP from these. It kind of stinks. I thought it'd be a little higher. I mean, I know I'm level 38, but still. I just can't believe I forgot to do Fire Mastery. Jeez, it was stupid.
I need a key.
But it's alright, though. We need warmth anyway.
It's locked.
Okay. Not smart. Go the way we already came from. Yes, we can try upper this corner just to see what else we have, and then go on the left, down the left side there. Yeah, nothing. Is that an amulet? Yes, it is. We will take that. Let's pick that up.
Carry anymore.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that's a relatively lackluster cow area. I could just be seeing things, but I feel like the one before I reset was bigger, but you know, that's could be me just imagining things. Okay. Oh geez. Right, so let's do this, and let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the error zones, which Far Oasis is one of them, so I'm gonna do that. And I don't reckon it's gonna be that good with this build, but we're still gonna try it because we need to level up. I need to get that fire mastery. That was not smart. What do we got here? Oh, sheesh. Okay. I will take that. All right. That's actually helpful. Quite helpful. And I do want to keep getting these jewels because I want to maybe get some re-rolling going. All right. Let's go to Mr. Larzik here. Sell this. Crazy how much the Chris's are worth, honestly. They're always worth just a ton.
Not in town.
All right. Okay, we can make a... Let's do that. Oops. Yeah, let's set this.
Not here.
All right. So now, okay, yeah. So let's go to Far Oasis. I knew this was gonna happen. We're just gonna get a bunch of birds. So I guess the raptors are fine. Jail rune, not bad. I'm happy with that. We are on P8, by the way, and as you can see, Blaze is actually not bad. And I forgot to do Fire Mastery like an idiot, so it's going to be way better once we get that 30% boost. This is not the kind of stuff you want to run into, because they're so slow. They don't run on anything you put down. Also a good argument for me to get Firewall, I guess. Alright, we'll just leave those guys alone. So let's see, we're Far Oasis. That means we should be able to find Beetle Burst, but is he fire
It's locked.
resistant? Fire immune? I can't actually remember, but he might be. I will say this, since I've been using Blaze, the faster run walk is awesome. It's so much fun. I like it. But I think they should give you a stamina boost too. That's my one thing I'll say. It's not asking for much. It's not a big deal. It's just like you run around and it's just kind of annoying to run out of stamina all the time. All right, let's go up here. Does anybody, if anybody's listening, do you know, does Fire Mastery, does that work on Enchant as well? So, like, if I have Fire Mastery and I use Enchant on my Mercenary, does that, like, make Enchant even better? Ah, here's Beetle Burst. Of course. Oh my gosh, actually that's sweet. That is good. That's really good. Okay. Heck yeah. That works out really well. So I've already done Tristram on this current run, so I will exit out and we'll go do that. But yeah, we'll be leveled up here in like no time. Which is great. Now, in terms of leveling, I don't really know how far I'd want to be, like, right? I mean, I guess as high as possible. I mean, I could tangibly be up to, like, level 50, but, that could happen just by the nature of me having to farm to find stuff to make this build work when we get to Nightmare. I'm actually not that worried about Nightmare. I mean, I've built a ton of fire sorceresses over the years, and obviously not Blaze, but I mean, like, they destroy in Nightmare, so I'm not really worried, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Not in town.
Okay. Tristram.
In town.
Ooh, sweet. All right. Cool with that. If that boss group's there every single time we pop in here, that's gonna be sweet. Honestly. Come here, Rakinishu.
Impossible.
That wasn't very smart. Alright. What do we got here? Come here, Mr. Griswold. Apparently invincible. Okay, ring, that could be good. Alright. Okay, so we are doing 775,909, and this is going to make us do a lot more damage. Holy crap. That is good. I can't believe I forgot to put the Fire Mastery. That was not smart at all, honestly. Really not smart. That's okay, though. Dang. Is that hitting him? I guess it is. Come here, guys. Come walk over here. There you go. Alright. Reset that. Let's just keep getting some levels in. So I'm actually not sure if we're going to go Warmth or Fire Mastery next. But we'll check here. We'll check. We'll see what's going to do more, right? But the Fire Mastery definitely makes this a lot more viable, that's for sure. Okay. Man, we're running out of space. This is bad.
Not here.
Guess if anything, I can just get rid of the rejuves. Okay, what do we got here? No. Right. Keep going here. Let's some of those. Back to Tristram we go. Now there's a boss pack outside of this, so hopefully he's just like permanently here. No, of course not. Oh, there you go. Archers, of course. Very nice. Take that Grim Wand. Come here, Mr. Rakanishu. Alright. Let's go do Tristram. Alright. I mean, I guess I could just static Mr. Griswold here. I just don't feel like dealing with the curse. It's annoying. Really? You're gonna teleport with 1 health. Alright. Already got Wurt's leg. I'm gonna put a bunch down and just move. You can walk on it. There you go. Right. Anybody over here? Yes, we do. Of course, they're archers, but that's okay. So we'll just do it close, and then we'll bring him down. Come on, follow me down here, guys. Of course, you said nah. That's all right, bruh. That's all right. Come on down. There we go. Okay, great. Let's pick up this codex and let's reset. Go do another one. Well, I guess I'm never going to use this, so I don't know why I even have that. So let's go ahead and move that over there. And I might use that, I guess. But probably not. Excuse me, probably not. Hmm. Oh, yeah, geez. We'll do this. And then... Okay, so that's one flawed. We just have two. Okay. I guess I'll never use these either. I thought there could be some like place for the knockback and the slow, but I just don't see it, you know. I'm gonna get mowed down in melee range. I'm a sorceress. It's just not a very good idea. Okay, that actually I'm actually gonna save that. That abyss is kind of good. Let's do that. All right, right on. Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom and get myself a drink. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, thank you guys for waiting there for a second. Just snagging a drink. I'm also gonna text my wife back really quickly here. All right. Let's go back to Stony Field and yeah, let's keep leveling up. Oh, that's beautiful. I've had experience shrines there 2 times, which is great because there's these boss groups right next to this every single time. How are you not dying? Oh my gosh. All right, keep going. Mr. Akanishu. got Warbow. Beautiful. I need to inspect what's going to do more damage for me, Warmth or Fire Mastery, so I'm going to worry about leveling up in a second. I guess my belt is just complete crap. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Okay. This does have more slots though, actually, so take that, I guess. All right. Always pick up the blades too. Blades can self-work quite a lot at this point. Was another boss group over here last run. Let's see if we can get another one. No. Here maybe. No, nothing. But that's cool. So let's go back and let's look into leveling up. So we are level 40 right now. And we'll go Vitality, of course. But let's see. Okay. So this is a 37. And this is a 6%. I feel like oops, don't click firewall like a dummy. I feel like I'm gonna do Fire Mastery, but I need to. I'm gonna go to Character Builder real quick. Let me see if I can. So we got 13 to Warmth. And maxed out Blaze. By the way, I'm not showing this on screen right now, so just bear with me. Okay, so 13, 1, 1, 1. Thousand to 1182. 1062, 1245. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we want to go fire. Okay, that's cool. That was a shame that I didn't do that earlier, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Hello.
I will take that. All right. Actually, whoops, I forgot. sell that. That's fine. Oh well. Mr. Rakanishu, come here, buddy. Okay, Chris, give me that small charm. What do we got here? That's great. That is beautiful, actually. Holy crap. That is... That is really good, actually. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. It's really good. Okay, cool. Well, heck yeah. Let's keep moving. Okie dokie. Obviously, you did not drop anything, but that's okay. The skeleton archers drive me absolutely crazy because, like with Blaze, it's just like you just gotta run out of their reach and then they'll just go stand on it. Alright. Alright, come on over, guys. Grand Charm. Alright, let's reset.
Good to see you.
Oh my god. Bro, what the hell? That is sweet. That is absolutely sweet. I mean, I'm literally I'm gonna be running around like a crack addict. Holy crap, that is so cool. That's actually pretty damn good. We'll get rid of that for now, I guess. Just shift some stuff around, make it a little easier. This is a big deal. I like that. Honestly, I what are we at here? We're 57, so I'm at 97 faster run walk with this Blaze. That is so much fun, honestly. Still, these two, guess we can just still sell them.
Afternoon.
All right. Right. Hmm. bro, come on now. Rakinishu. You need to be running around. Let's just, come on now. Alright. Just heard an amulet drop. On, and I believe I want to go mastery again. Yep. All right. So we'll keep rocking my favorite archers. All right, come here, guys. Come over here. Right. All right, guys, come on over here. Uh-oh. Is there extra fast? Boom. Very nice. All right.
Good day.
Okay, that's not very good. Just sell it to you. All right. Keep on running. Let's go, man. Let's see what the damage. It's not bad. 14, 10, 16, 47. It's not bad, honestly, for Blaze. Pretty good. All right. Ooh, Mr. Fanaticism, huh? I mean, normally I would never kill Griswold. It's just like, he's got a chance or Death's Guard, and I would like that. Right, what is this belt looking like? Oh my god. Are you freaking serious? Ugh. Oh, man. Okay, let's just, why don't we, let's just run over here, guys. Come on. Come on over here, boys. Of course.
Stay a while and listen.
Okay, let's upgrade this. And we can move that in there. We have enough. Yeah, we do. Oops. Dang it, never mind. Oops. Almost. Almost. Hmm. Come here, boys. Okie dokie. Come here, guys. Bro, what? Alright. Hello, gentlemen. Why don't we come on over here? Alright. I will take that GC and let's get out of here.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Okay, I just realized that that run was past 9. That's why that just happened. Whoops. I'll do Ariat Plateau. I just gotta find it. Kill these guys. I like this to see that diamond there. All right. Let's do this.
Not enough mana.
Cast rate is just so bad right now. I don't have any faster cast rate gear, but I have some stuff I can use in the stash. It's just right now. It's brutal. But Mage Fist, like, I mean, it's not like completely mandatory, but it's definitely something I'd love to have. It'd be really good. Nice. For that cast rate and fire skills, of course. These guys are so freaking annoying if you're on this build because they just like run and they don't step on fire. Alright. So I think we just need to keep going fire mastery. Yeah, 51. Okay. And we're up looking pretty juicy damage wise. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's kind of nice. Alright. Is anybody in the chat? No. Can you... Is there a dungeon in the Ariat Plateau? Because I don't remember. It'd be really helpful if there was. Actually, I guess, Thresh socket. Oh, yes. Okay, God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's right. It's actually really nice. Okay, we'll do that. Ooh. Be careful there, jeez. Alright, let's do that. What do we got here? No. Yeah, a lot of the this build just has to do with the positioning. You know, like that's basically it. If you can set up a good firestorm, it's gonna be you're gonna have a good time. Ooh. Again, most annoying. Okay. So what do we got here? We got ourselves a Chris leveled up. That's beautiful. We will continue to do fire mastery. And let's see here. That diamond's good right there. I have to be close to getting myself, excuse me, the perfect diamond. All right. Reset. It's actually a lot. Plus 15 max damage. And we do have that. Okay.
Can I help you?
Okay, sell that. Let's sell this. Dang it. Guess I could just be more organized and I wouldn't be in the spot where I'm trying to find. Man, this is why it was so nice to have the stash, but I can't use it right now. Yeah, we'll get rid of these.
Not here.
Okay. I actually like this Terror Zone, by the way. It's super nice. Should be a group down here. I'm not even going to worry about the boss. He's really annoying. He's just going to go camp, not run on the fire. But I really like this Terror Zone because you also have the this little dungeon here. The Pit of Acheron. Come here, gentlemen. Absolute chaos. It's chaos, bro. Genuinely. Alright. Oh, he's fire enchanted. Okay. I was wondering why that was happening. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Guess we'll pick up the battle staff to sell. Grab that. What do we have here? Is there anything over here? Nope. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep this pole axe, actually. I think I'm gonna make myself a, Ithelf, a Malice. And once I get my Mercenary in Nightmare, we will, put that on him. I think that's a smart move. Bone Wand. Can't use it, but hey, 20% FCR, there you go. Little Sanders. Found the Sanders gloves earlier as well. What the hell? Are you kidding me? That was not expected. I really wish I could use this. Gotta... Arch on chest. Got the sweet weapon. And then this is, actually something I might toss onto the mercenary, so we'll keep that for now. Alright, so next run we'll level up, which is good. Keep getting that DPS up. Okay. So we can all see it. I'm gonna put this in my shared stash, but we know that I've got Dark Glow. And same with this poleaxe. I just don't have space right now because all that shit in there. And that is terrible. Okay. Okay, we do have this and this. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna get a perfect amethyst here. That's good. Cool. Keep rolling.
Not here. Good afternoon.
Huh. All right. This is indeed Controller Diablo. Now, let me just say this. Don't knock it till you try it. There are some things that that do suck about it. There's some nice perks about it. Like, for example, I can run over and I can do this. Boom. And I can go loot the cube, which you can't do for point to click. But that being said, the only reason that I play on my console is because I am it's because they stopped making it work with geez, sorry, I'm getting distracted. They stopped making it work on Mac. So even LOD used to work on Mac, and they just discontinued functionality. But that's why I use controller. Mm, all right.
Salutations. Not here. afternoon.
Okie dokie. So this will be our last hit, and probably our last thing we're going to do before we call stream. But we'll get our level up here, and we'll be in good shape. Let's see here. Sweet. Okay. Chain gloves. I guess that's plague laws, which is pretty bad. Come on, dude. Let's just die here. Okay, level 46, and we're gonna do fire mastery. And this is plague laws, I believe. Okay. Yeah, anything we can find that's going to get us gold, we are going to take advantage of, because we need to do some gambling here soon. Okay. All right, we're gonna call it quits there. Thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I can start streaming more consistently, and hope you guys have an awesome night. Cheers, guys.